everybody. Okay, so today I wanted to chat about meditation. Hi, Charlie. Hey, buddy. You wanted to hug? Okay, thank you. Will you go lay back down? Thank you. Go lay down. So I wanted to take a moment and just make a video about discussing a little bit about meditation. So that way, when you go back and you look at the actual different meditations, you can just go right into your meditation and not have to listen to this explanation every time. So one of the first things I wanted to discuss is actually one of the first things that I hear from students regarding meditation. One of the main reasons as to why a student will say that they haven't tried meditation or that they can't meditate is because they have a very active mind, is that they constantly have thoughts racing around their mind. And I promise you, I absolutely understand. And I also actually feel that somebody who has a very active mind is somebody who will actually receive the most benefit from meditation. And there are so many benefits to meditation that I would actually highly recommend. You can even Google like benefits of meditation instead of me explaining all of them right here, right now. But the reality is the only way to truly understand the benefits of meditation is to actually practice it yourself. Because everybody will feel and receive meditation a little bit differently. It'll be a different experience for each person. And also understand that there are so many different styles of meditation. So try the different forms of meditation, the different styles, and see what works for you. I have a handful that I particularly really enjoy, and based on what I'm feeling that day is the one that I'll choose to practice. I usually set about like 10 minutes, and I'll do about a 10-minute meditation practice daily. If I have more time, then I'll do more time. So please know that you don't have to immediately go right into, okay, I have to do a 30-minute meditation every single day. No, I mean, some people may say that that's what you have to do, that's what you should do. I would never tell somebody, okay, this is exactly what you have to do. I think the reality is that you have to see what works best for you. And let's be honest, real life, who has 30 minutes every day to be able to meditate? And maybe eventually we can get there to 30 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe even an hour, 2 hours. But if you just start out with 5 minutes a day, then 5 minutes can turn to 10 minutes, 10 minutes can turn to 15 minutes, and so on. Just see what is practical for you. And even if you're just sitting there for 5 minutes, you will get a handful, some benefits from meditation. What else did I want to discuss? So again, going back to the reason why I hear people not be able to meditate is because of their racing thoughts, their very active mind. Many of my students have heard me say this so many times before. If we go into meditation thinking that we need to sit there and not think at all, it will be a pretty frustrating experience. When we tell ourselves, don't think, it's like telling ourselves, don't think of a purple elephant. Don't think of a purple elephant. Don't think of a purple elephant. Well, what did most of us just do, right? We thought of a purple elephant. So know that thoughts are not the enemy. Our mind is conditioned to think. But what meditation does is make us aware. It allows us to become aware of the thoughts and respond accordingly. Meaning, instead of having a thought and getting lost or wrapped around the storyline of the thought, we can pause. And there is so much power in that simple pause. But we can pause and exercise the muscle of remembering that thoughts are not the enemy, and allowing ourselves to return to an anchor. This will help us to build focus, help us to build concentration, and so many other benefits as well. So, what is our anchor, right? A lot of people use our breath as the anchor. And we use breath as an anchor because you can only breathe in the present moment. You cannot breathe in the future. You cannot breathe in the past. You can just breathe in the present moment. So the breath is a wonderful anchor. Now, if the breath doesn't serve you, you can use something else. For instance, you can use a sound. You can play like a mantra or a chant. You can use an image. You can also use an image that you visualize in your mind, or you can also use something that you look at. So you can open up your eyes slightly and seek that one-pointedness, that image in front of you. Because that's all mindfulness is. It's a one-pointedness. So it's the anchor and figuring out what anchor works best for you. I'm trying to think of what else the students say. We've already addressed the time. We've addressed the thoughts, the racing mind, discovering your anchor. And again, there are many different styles. So Vipassana is this one-pointed, moment-to-moment awareness. That's a style of meditation. You can do mantra meditation, where you repeat a mantra out loud or just internally. You can use the breath associated with the mantra as well. For instance, like Soham. Soham, that can be transitioned to I am that, or I am that, the one that observes. So you would inhale so, you'd exhale hum. So that's mantra meditations. There are a plethora of guided meditations, and there's also one of my favorites, Yoga Nidra, which we will practice one day. Not today, but we'll practice that one day. So yeah, there are a lot of different ways to meditate. Just be very kind to yourself when you're meditating, because there are going to be days, even if you've practiced for months, years, there are just going to be days where it doesn't feel like it is a good meditation, right? So for whatever reason, you struggle to go into that meditative state. But I promise you, you'll still receive the benefits of meditation, even if it doesn't feel like a good one. There isn't such thing as a good meditation. It's just meditation, and knowing that every day our mind is different. What else? So as far as how you meditate, you can choose a seated position. You can come into Sukhasana, easy seated position where you cross at your shins. You can have one foot in front of the other. You can also go into, again, your half lotus, a full lotus. You can also lie down in Shavasana. You can sit in a chair, just whatever works best for you and your body. Yoga Nidra is a form of meditation where you actually do lie down for your Yoga Nidra practice. But I do believe that other than that, you can kind of choose what meditative position works best for you. And if you are sitting, I would recommend sitting up on a couple of blankets or bolsters, blocks, just to help get our hips above or in line with the knees, nice neutral spine. You can also sit near a wall. When I first started practicing, sitting here was quite straining on my back, so I started practicing near a wall just to get comfortable. And now I sit in the middle of the mat. Also, it's helpful. You don't have to, but it is helpful to have a designated space, a designated time that you practice every day, and also designated space. And you don't need a lot of space. This is mine, so it's just a little setup in the corner, and I have just a couple of pictures that mean a lot to me. One of my wonderful students, Helen, she had painted this, and so this is something that I like to look at. One of my teachers, she actually created that little mandala. And then I have here a little Buddha that one day I'll share the story of this little Buddha, how that came to be. I have a little Palo Santo, you can have that, or a sage, and just a couple other little trinkets that mean a lot to me. I have another little Buddha from a wonderful student of mine, a little elephant over there. I have a singing bowl that I like to use at the end of my meditations. I have, again, a lighter here for the sage or the Palo Santo. And then I also have these little books. So at the end of my meditation, this is something new. I've actually been writing down just a few little notes. I don't have to go into big detail, but just a few little notes. And this is something I can't wait to start. I'm going to start it the new year, but it's called the 5-Minute Journal. So you can get this on Amazon. So yeah, so that's what I have over here, a little pen to write in my journal. And I have my little meditation station that I have set up, so I know, hey Betty, can you believe that? Where to go and have my meditation, start my meditation. Hey Charlie, do you mind going? No? Okay. And this is Charlie. Go ahead. And it's so funny, when you actually do meditate, I notice once I am done with my meditation, I'll usually have, like, my cat will be sitting here, or Charlie or Cody, our dogs, they'll actually be close by. I don't know what it is. Maybe they like the Zen vibe, but yeah, they'll be close by when you're meditating. So I think that's all in regards to Meditation 101. If you have any questions about it, by all means, feel free to reach out to me and I'll answer whatever I can. I think that's all. The next video will actually practice meditation. Hope you have a good day.